Hey guys, it's me Nico. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a little throwback episode here because I'm back on the bike for a little Friday evening session here. I got a 3-hour shift lined up. We're about to go online. The weather is looking a little bit boring, but I think we're going to have a lot of fun. So let's begin and let's see how it goes. Alright guys, so I've just got a line and we're gonna first order lined up from McDonald's in that direction or to the left side. We'll be there in like 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm feeling pretty good about today. I was hyped up before leaving my house. I drank some green tea as well to get a little bit extra energy in there. Felt almost a little bit jittery because I'm not used to any caffeine intake, but anyway, here we are out in the city, out on the bike. Feels fantastic. Should be a lot of fun. As I mentioned, today we're going to be out here for 3 hours, so just enough time to stretch our legs and stay active out here. Here we go. We've already arrived. McDonald's on my right there. All right. Also, I gotta remember to adjust the camera now that we're on the bike, and also the bike parking. I forgot how to do it, but we got this little fence here. I think that's gonna work for us. Let's give it a shot here. All right, let's head inside, pick up the order, and we'll be on our way. This all should be ready in 3 minutes, but there's quite a lot of people here, so we might have to wait a little bit longer. We'll see. All right, back to the old backpack here. I thought it would be like a little bit out of it, with how to use it, but it seems like it's, muscle memory. So let's go ahead and get this thing started, shall we? Our first order of the day. Look at this weather, guys. Absolutely beautiful out here. And we'll get our colorful blue bike to spice it up here. Let's see where the first order is headed. Pick it up here in the app. All right, and we have 17 minutes to drop off this order. It's only 2 blocks away though. We're headed towards south of Sweden Street 65. Let's take a quick little turn at this, traffic light here, and we'll be arriving shortly, I'm sure. All right, I'm really liking the vibe so far, We got a little order with us, staying nice and nimble here on the streets of Stockholm. As I've said before, it's a little bit more personal on the bike here. I just show up in the city, I click one button here on my phone and I'm online and I'm working. I don't have to talk to anybody. I don't have to show up at the central hub and ask people how they are feeling today, ask for a key, ask for permission, ask for anything. I just show up, go online, do my own little thing here, and go back home at the end. So I really like the little aspect, and yeah, definitely feels nice to mix it up here on a Friday evening. Haven't been out on a Friday in a while, so it feels great. Let's see, the drop-off point should be around here somewhere. Let's be on the lookout. And let me check here the details to see specifically which entrance we're looking for. It's gonna be 65, I can see it right there. Let's find somewhere to park. I would say everything else I'm used to except for the parking. I got really used to just parking the moped like wherever I want to. Taking out the keys, leaving it there, and that's it. With the bike here, you gotta remember to be a little bit careful, All right. Let's call up the customer here, see if they respond. Cool, our very first order for today, I don't know. During the winter months, if we were out at 4 p.m., which is, the time that it is right now, it would have been dark already, but I think the sunset is like past 8. And so even though it's an evening, session here, we're not going to be seeing much of that, nighttime vibe here tonight. So let's see how it goes. Here's the elevator. And we are headed up to the 3rd floor here. Guys, look at this. I don't know if, I cannot show the backpack, but it's there. Looking real nice. All right, here we go. 3rd floor. And it's as easy as that. Let's drop this off and move on to the next one. All right, so I'm already liking this quite a lot. Our next stop is going to be Max here on the South Island, and we're about 5 minutes away from the location, so let's get moving. So while it might be a little bit gray and damp today, there's absolutely no wind, so that's a big bonus. I'm really liking that, and it's also going to allow us to keep up a reasonably quick pace here because we're not being, winded down and slowed down. I'm expecting myself to keep up a fairly dynamic pace here, and just hoping that we don't get slowed down by bad restaurant timing. So we'll see how it goes. So as you guys know, Max is just up ahead there. It says pickup times in 7 minutes, and so I don't think we need to hurry too much. We're almost there, and we might even be a little bit early here. All right, here we go. Here's Max. Let's head inside, check out what they're doing here. Hey, Fodora.
Yes, Andrian.
All right, this used to be a pretty large order, so a lot of food in there. Let's stuff it in there, and away we go. You see a lot of these people here with hats. I think it's the students, but it's only April. Are they like graduating already? I don't know. It seems a little bit early, Anyway, let's get this order picked up, and we're headed to the south tip of the South Island here. Okay guys, I think I finally got it. I did some research just now. It took me about 3 minutes for some reason to press in the correct keys, but apparently this is the Ingot Street, and we're headed one street off to the left side to find ourselves at Ingot Street 72. And if everything goes according to plan, we should be there in about 5 minutes. So let's see how it goes. So a little bit of traffic building up here, but a lot less than expected. Again, you have to keep in mind that it's Friday and rush hour. I guess the weather isn't the most suitable for biking to and from work, but honestly speaking, I feel like I see more people during a snowstorm than the current conditions, so pretty cool. But anyway, we got lots of leeway here to make progress, and we're already about 80% of the way there. We'll make this little left turn here, head one street over, and we'll be at East Ingot Street, 72A, as I mentioned. All right, so I'm not sure if you can tell, but they have, cleaned up all of the gravel here on the streets. I still have my winter tires on the bike because temperature still does dip down into the zeros here, but we're not dealing with gravel, and it's pretty nice. Makes things a little bit more silent. Okay, hold on. I actually made a wrong turn here somehow, but I don't want to make a U-turn, so we'll just keep on going and come at it from the other side. Up ahead is going to be a little staircase that we can take down to the street level, because up ahead there's a little bridge. Not sure if you can see, so we're gonna climb under. All right, climb down, go up, and 72 should be here on the left side. All right, parking is a little bit tough on this street, so I'm just gonna leave my bike here inside. We're just heading up to the first floor here, so it should be a nice and quick little drop off. All right, and next up is Indian restaurant Indira. Maybe 5 blocks in this direction. Pickup is in 8 minutes. We don't have to hurry too much. Anyway, I'm out here on a bike, guys, and I don't know, it feels just like always, like the moped thing never happened, Look at this. Like, how do they block the road completely from all sides? That's crazy. All right, if you can see that round oval, I guess, yellow sign, that's our spot. Restaurant Indira. Looks like they got some cool decorations up there. A little bit of golden bling here. And so yeah, let's park up and we'll head inside. Let me check. I don't think they have too many customers. I think I'm gonna head inside. It's a little bit damp out here. And so yeah, let's just stand on business here and just chill out, you know? Guys, I just noticed, look at the mega Buddha up there, blessing our presence, very nice. All right, I think the food should be ready in a couple of minutes, so I'm just gonna chill out here for a little bit. Hey, put the feet up. All right, and we are out. Spent about 10 minutes in there, but it's all good. Continue to the next drop-off point. And that's going to be literally around the block. So we're headed over to Oso Street 122, just here on the left. Not sure if you can see, but 124 right there, and 122 should be up next. There's somebody waiting at the gate. Not sure if that's our customer or not, but we're about to find out.
Okay.
Alright, looks like we are going in on our own here. And let's see what exactly we're doing. Up to the 6th floor. I think the elevator's over here. Boom, push the button. And it should be down here in a second. And if I'm not mistaken, this is gonna be delivery number 3. I'm not sure, but yeah. Alright, we took the elevator up and we're taking a staircase down. Our next stop is going to be McDonald's, 2 blocks away. I'm seeing a lot of runners today. I'm not sure where everybody's off to, but a little bit of activity here in the city tonight. Alright, McDonald's, and the pickup time is in 4 minutes, so we should be there right on time. Just realized I'm standing right in the gutter, and these, shoes, they used to be waterproof, but not anymore. Let's try and keep ourselves dry here at inside of McDonald's. Hey, vad går det? That's okay. All right, perfectly timed. Let's head back out here again into the warm embrace of the 4-degree Swedish weather here. Confirm pickup, and let's see what we're doing. This time we're headed in that direction, about 5 blocks away. 22 minutes to deliver this order, that's plenty of time. All right, and it's gonna be Farmer Street 22. Let's speed up the pace. Okay, last time I was working on the South Island, these back streets here were kind of cut off. As you can see, there's still some construction happening up ahead, so we might not be able to pass through there, but that will be the ideal spot. But we'll turn here instead. It's a one-way street, but now that the snow has melted, we got plenty of space to share with the oncoming traffic here. No problems at all, as you can see. This is our turn. I don't think we're gonna make it through the light. I mean, we could have, but I'll just take this on foot instead. All right, and number 45 should be on the left side, coming up. Actually, I can actually see it right there. All right, we've made it. We're just gonna let the car behind us pass through, and then we'll turn over here and figure out something for the bike. I'm gonna park it somewhere. All right, what I don't like about these spaces is that it's always a tight fit here. Very uncomfortable, and the biggest problem is they can damage your bike if you're not careful. Okay, and we're in. Headed up to the first floor here. All right, and next up is Thai House Wook. I was about to say it's over there, but it's not. I got a little bit confused. Still, it's very close. It'll be there in about a minute. But we certainly are hitting up all the classics here on a Friday evening. All the restaurants that we know and love, we're getting those deliveries. So, very cool. Let's pick up some Thai food up next. All right, and I'm not sure if you're able to tell, but the weather is clearing up a little bit. Like, the radar was showing that there was a cloud that's kind of like moving away slowly from the city. And so the longer we go, the drier it'll get. Anyway, our pickup point is around the corner here. This is usually where I park my bike, but they got it occupied with outdoor seating. I don't think anybody's gonna be seated here though. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I don't know. All right, 3 minutes left on the clock here. Don't think the food is ready quite yet. But as soon as they call us out, we'll get right to it, you know. 93. All right, we got the order. Caught it like a Pokemon, you know. Gonna be headed over to Teacher Mountain Street. It's about 7 minutes away from here, I think. And we'll try to stick to the back alleys as much as possible. Let's get on the bike here and let's get rolling. That's some good parenting right there. The guy was about to, you know, come at him like it was American football. Let's go ahead and speed up through here. Absolutely zero obstacles. Here's some sirens. But it's nothing they'll have to be concerned about. Guys, am I wrong or are we going faster than 25 right now? I feel like we are, you know? Yeah, it feels a little bit quicker than 25 through here. Not bad. All right, that's the fire truck making its way somewhere. Not even sure if anything can burn in this type of weather, but they're on a mission somewhere. All right, I'm basically going by feel here, ignoring the map for the most part. But our turn is coming up on, you know, the left here. And from there, it should be pretty straightforward. All right, so there's two buildings in this city that I think are horrific mistakes. This is definitely one of them. I mean, it surely speaks volumes when you look at it, you know? Better to close your eyes when you pass through here. Our drop-off point is coming up here. That is the entrance. We'll head inside. Not sure what we're gonna do with the bike. I think there's gonna be like a timed sequence where we need to get through one door and then get to the next one before it closes. So let's see how this works. Okay, so we're through the main gate here. I think the entrance that we're looking for is D. And it's a little bit further up ahead, so we can hop on here and go forward a little bit. Here we go, entrance D. D entrance, you know? And just for safety reasons, we're gonna lock our bike here. Make sure nothing happens to it. Okay, and we're in. 3 floors up, they have an elevator. Hey! Sådär. Bra. All right, nice and simple. We are doing great work. Pickup is in 6 minutes and we're headed over to restaurant Frying Pan. It's in a little riverbed type street and over in this direction. Let's head over there now. All right, and the approach should be past the bridge up ahead on the right side. So let's be on the lookout here. There it is right there with the red letters. I think they serve a traditional Swedish food here. And, you know, maybe it operates as a bit of a bar as well. I'm not sure. But it seems to be a great local place here, this one. The Frying Pan Restaurant. Let's look at the menu. Let's see what they have. Prices at around $30. They have some pasta, some fish stuff, and mostly meats of all kinds. Let's see, pickup time is in 1 minute. I'll leave my backpack out here and we'll go ahead and talk to the staff here. Let's see what they have to say. Hey, 82. Vadå då? Tack. This door is hard to open. Anyway, to be honest with you guys, I have no idea what the staff said. It could be 2 to 4 minutes or 5 to 10. Like, I'll wear earplugs and I'm hard of hearing, so it is what it is. But typically with this restaurant, when the food is ready, the bottle, like, you know, the little, you know, thing here, it lights up green, so we should be getting an advance notice when the food is ready. Until then, I'll just out here and enjoy the amazing drab weather. Pure bliss. Guys, are you seeing those birds right there? What the hell are they doing? Look, they're chilling on the walls like spiders or something, you know? They look like little cockroaches, to be honest, when they're up there. I think I scared them away. I've never seen a bird like chill on a wall like that. That is something new. They got, new athletic perks. All right, I just got the message. The food is ready, it says. Let's go ahead and take a look. Hey, multi-tool?
Ja.
That's okay. All right, and we have picked up a house pasta, whatever that means. Anyway, it's in the bag there, and it's nice and hot. Let's go ahead and get to a speedy little delivery here. Factory new pasta, Drop off is like, I don't know, 3 minutes away. And we're off to Cylinder Street 30. That's my best approximation of what, how it translates. Doesn't really matter what the street is called. All I know is that we're going to get there no problem. I mean, actually, we're right here already. Like I said, yeah, 2 minutes, if not less, to drop off this order. Number 30. Easy little approach here. And we've got a perfect parking space as well. Right here. All the way to the 8th floor. Let's do it. All right, while we're in here, let's give you guys a little update. We are approaching 6 p.m. And so another hour and a half left remaining for today's little session here.
Plan 8.
All right, this order is dropped off. We actually have another one from the very same restaurant. So, let's head back there. We'll be there in 2 minutes. Pickup time is in 5. So might have a short little wait there. All right, and we are back here. No need to hurry. The next pickup is in 3 minutes. It's another pasta, this time the carbonara. All right, guys, so this restaurant is known as a quarters Krogan. I wish I knew what that meant, but I have no idea, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess it's, focused on meat, potatoes, and a little bit of beer here and there, Just a classic little restaurant that they have all around, Europe, pretty much. Hey, what did today? These are nice and light. I don't think they have, too much food in there. I personally don't find pasta to be terribly filling, at least not for a long time, You kind of like eat it, you feel full, and then a half an hour later, you're ready to eat again. That's kind of how it works for me. Anyway, let's pick this up in the app here. Our next stop is going to be Tanto Street 7. And to get there, all we have to do is follow along this route here. Somewhere up ahead, I'm not sure if you can see through those streets, but it goes uphill. So we'll climb up a little bit and then cross the big street, and we'll be pretty much arriving. This is a short delivery, yet again. Very nice. All right, so I said it would dry out, as we were going, but it doesn't seem to be the case. It kind of seems to be a mixed situation here when it comes to the dampness, It was dry for a little bit and now it seems to be coming down once more. It's definitely feeling a little bit damp right now, but we are getting close to our drop-off point, which is, I think it's on, one of these buildings on the left there. Let's check it out. I think it might be through the tunnel there. Let's see if we can squeeze through somehow. Okay, what do we have here? Number 7 right there, perfect. And I like this little spot right here for parking. Let's do it. All right, somebody has delivered, to the customer's door. Let's see if we get a little bit more lucky in reaching our customer here. So we'd have to, do that. Maybe we should, like, I don't know, put that inside. I don't know, not sure. I'm gonna stay neutral here. I'm not gonna do anything. I don't care too much. Hej, Foodora, matleverans. Headed up to the 3rd floor. Let's do it. All right, up next in 9 minutes, we have to find ourselves at Pong Scrapan. That is at the student accommodations here on the South Island. To be honest, I don't know why it's here, because there's like, it's all university student oriented, but there's no university in the vicinity. So I don't know why they decided to build it here on the South Island. A bit of a random place. But yeah, if you don't know which building I'm talking about, you'll recognize it as we get closer, trust me. Anyway, for now, let's head over in that direction. We have plenty of time to arrive. And we're gonna stick to the same route here, but in reverse. No need to experiment too much, just stick with what works, So let's go ahead and speed through here. the quicker we get there, the more time we get to spend indoors and away from this damp weather here. I think it sounds like a solid plan, so let's do it. Alright, so not sure if you can see through the trees there, but the tall building behind this red one is our next destination here. We'll navigate around the block to get there and park up at a nice chill place. As soon as I park up the bike, we'll step through these doors there. Alright, let's step inside here. Nice and warm and dry. And the restaurant is going to be one floor up. So we'll take this little escalator right there. And let me check the details. We have arrived and it says that the order should be ready in 2 minutes. Alright, so Pong typically has a great staff, but I've had one little issue a couple of months ago, and since then I'm kind of like, basically I showed up here, I had 3 orders, and I talked to the staff. I do this. Hi, I have 3 orders. And then I show them, hi, it's this one, and this one. And they give me one of them, and I look at them like, is there a misunderstanding? You know, I'm trying my best here to convey exactly the information that you need. And, you know, somehow I'm still misunderstood. So for some reason, basic communication can be difficult sometimes. I'm not sure why. Anyway, we're picking up food for 2.5 people, and it says that it's going to be ready in 1 minute. Oh yeah, and also last time I was here, I was kind of like given permission sort of to, like, if I see the order and it's ready and it's mine, I can just like take it straight up. I'll have my hawk eyes here. Let me give you guys a little update. Let's see what we're up to right now. Alright, so we're 2 hours in and we have 7 deliveries to our name. Not bad, not great, and I think this order might be ours. Next drop off in 19 minutes over at Bielbo Street. And it should take us, I'm guessing 5 minutes, realistically speaking, to get there. So let's head out. Alright, so if you guys remember when we first started, I was absolutely hyped out of my mind. But I feel like some of that energy has faded away a little bit. I feel like I need some green tea to spike it back up, you know, but it is what it is. But yeah, we are 2 hours in with another hour left to go. Should be pretty nice. To be honest, I'm not terribly concerned about the weather. I'm feeling nice and comfortable, and we're doing great. Alright, we're almost there. Actually, I kind of missed my turn there, so I think what we'll do is cut through here a little bit. We have a staircase and stuff, but we are not on the moped, so we can carry the bike down the steps here. And we are looking for 28, I think. If that is the case, then it's right in front of us. Yeah, we seem to be at the right place. So for this one, we are going to pull up the customer via intercom. Let's see how that works. Förlåt?
Du ringer till mig. Jag tror min man har beställt.
Jag försökte ringa Mike, men
precis.
fick inget svar.
Ja.
Sådär.
Tack.
Så, tack. Hejdå. All right, and I was not able to get a hold of our customer, but their partner has found us outside, and so we were able to deliver that way. All right, guys, it's as great as it gets. Our next stop is going to be Indian Garden, about 3 minutes away. So, man, today is just amazing. The bike deliveries are just like I remember it, you know? Nice, quick, and easy. But yeah, the reason why I'm on the bike today is because I think I mentioned this on the previous episode, is that starting from the very first week of April, me and my team that are riding, you know, the scooters, will be getting a lot less hours than previously. You know, I'm kind of aiming for 20 to 25 max, but 20-25 is a nice little number to hit. But so far this April, we're coming up short of that at around 16 hours per week. And, you know, that kind of equates to covering your expenses plus a little bit of padding on top, you know? So you're not going to go very far on working 16-hour weeks. And so, you know, if the hours are covered with the moped program, then I don't need to show up with a bike. But because the hours are short right now, you know, it's pretty logical that I'm on the lookout for extra sessions. And so here we are on a little Friday with our own vehicle, our little bike here, the blue one, running around the city, dropping off a couple orders and having a bit of fun here. Very nice. So up ahead is Indian Garden. If I'm not mistaken, that's our next pickup point. typically the food here is not ready too early, so we might have to waltz inside and kind of like sit down at a chair somewhere and relax for a moment. Let's see how it actually plays out. Ooh, I'm getting a cool little message here. You know what it says, guys? It says that the order is ready for pickup. So let's walk through the restaurant. Actually, this might be our guy. Hey! Foodora 02.
Varsågod.
Yeah. Alright, they even came to us. We didn't have to go anywhere, guys. This is fantastic. And actually surprising on a, Friday evening. Typically you would be waiting around here and there, but so far getting really lucky. Our next stop is going to be the Swedish Citizen Street, number 13. We are doing a lot of short distance drop-offs, and it's exactly what I like. Couldn't have asked for anything better, except for the weather maybe, but that's another story. So, yeah, as I've said, they have a lot of runners out here today. I'm not sure what the event is, but I'm not seeing any structure to it. People are just running in all sorts of directions. Organized, but not really, I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is our drop-off point is coming up here shortly. I believe it's going to be just past the crossing here. So let's make it through the green light. You got all these tables here as if somebody's gonna sit outside. That's pretty interesting. I mean, those people are sitting outside, let's be honest. But they do have some heaters on. Huh, I guess I was wrong. What the hell happened here? Interesting. Ooh, they got a modern elevator. Let's head up to the 4th floor then. I feel like you guys are a little bit crooked here. Am I wrong? Alright, and the Foodora Market located nearby is going to be our next point of interest. Okay, it looks like we're here right on time. The delivery is ready for pickup. Okay, and we have 2 orders with us, one of them being ID check required. I didn't actually see which one of them was which, so we're heading over to Katarina Street 19 on the coast, kind of. And so yeah, we'll see if we need to take a look at the ID or not. We'll find out soon. Alright, we'll head this way to start, and I just checked the time, around 40 minutes left for today's session. Let's head over to the Katarina Street. It's about 10 minutes away, and shouldn't be too difficult to get to. Thankfully, the weather started to dry up. That's nice. I'm not sensing any droplets or anything. Almost. And so yeah, let's keep on going and we'll finish strong for today's little outing here. Okay, we're getting really lucky with the green lights here. Absolutely flying through here. A little bit of less luck on this one, but we made it through the main section there. And as you can see in front of us, a little bit of a difference, something new is starting to take shape there. We can actually stop and take a look at the picture of how the project is supposed to look like in the future. So you guys can get an overview of what's happening here in this area. Why all the construction is here. Alright, so take a look at this overview picture right here. This should give you guys an idea of what's happening in this area. They're building a bunch of stuff, and I guess the stuff that we're seeing over there is maybe this building right here. I'm not sure, but some progress is being made. For now, let's progress in our order being delivered. The drop-off point is somewhere in this direction. All right, it's gonna be number 19, it says, and we're just gonna keep going straight. I could also foresee the customer being here at the hotel. I'm not sure. There's no instructions, so I'm just gonna go off what I have here. All right, so here's number 19. I don't see anybody in there waiting for us, and I don't think we'll wait to get inside, so let me contact the customer. Hej Foodora, matleverans, är framme. Okej. Ja, tack så mycket. 2 våningar ner, då kommer jag fram alldeles strax.
Tja!
Hej, Vilgot.
Det stämmer.
Perfekt.
Tack så mycket. Se dig ikväll.
Samma, det är bra. All right, let's get back to the bike before anything bad happens. I didn't, take the time to lock it, so. All right, still there, very nice. So that's order one out of two dropped off, and we get to enjoy this beautiful painting of Stockholm. That's nice. Not too much detail, but you get the general vibe here. Very cute. And our next stop is going to be at, what is that called? Horn Street, 107. I don't have a translation for it, unfortunately. But it's one of the main streets headed west here on the South Island. You'll recognize the place because we've been there plenty of times. Also, I'm not sure, but I think I was like followed by a security guard for some reason while I was like running up the stairs. The security is always like so paranoid. I don't know what their problem is. It doesn't matter what you do, but to them you're always like suspicious for some reason. I don't know, like I don't get it. There was one time not that long ago, I was working and I had a double shift that day with a small break in between, like an hour's break. So on my break I decided to explore the city a little bit, and I was just like, in my uniform, walking around on like public streets, public spaces, just looking around. I was passing by a construction site, and like they had these two guards inside of a booth. All out of nowhere, they started like shining a laser on me. They woke up to me, with this whole antagonizing vibe. I was like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? Are you okay? I don't get it. I had to explain to them that I was on a public street with no signs. I wasn't trespassing, and eventually I had to back down and go back into their little coke booth. But yeah, I don't know, just weird. They just like kind of harass people for no reason at all. I don't get that approach at all. Like really illogical there. All right, and so our destination is about 1 kilometer away. All we need to do is keep going straight, and eventually we'll reach the address. It shouldn't take us too long either. All right, I'm not sure if it's just me or if it's getting darker, but I'm kind of seeing a lot more of the car lights kind of pop out. I have my own, bike lights with me, but I'm not sure if it's, just time. I'm not sure if it's time just yet to put those on, I'm pretty much doing the same thing that I was doing for the past couple of weeks. Just, we're out here jumping off food, going restaurant to restaurant and customer to customer, but it feels completely different today because we're on the bike. Just the vibe is totally changed. I'm experiencing the city in a completely different way, even though it should be almost the same, right? But there's a noticeable difference in the vibe. It feels much more dynamic, much more alive. I don't know why that is, but that's kind of how it goes. We're about 90% towards the customer here. The only issue is that they might be on the left side of the road, so we might have to get across somehow. But I'm sure we'll figure something out. Let me see here. The closest option is the upcoming traffic light. We can get across there. Or we could do a little sneak move like this, and this guy's not watching anything. Wait, I don't know why I thought this was the entrance. We are not there at all. The one that we're looking for is 107, and that was 91. So I'm not sure how I ended up here, to be completely honest. So yeah, we'll head across the street and try a second time. All right, looks like 107, which I think is our drop-off point, is coming up here on the left side. All right, for this one, we're going one floor down. Guys, this is a ID check order, so we'll be right back. A little bit of privacy is needed. It's a bit of a long hallway here. We're gonna try and find the right door. Let's see how it goes. Hey. Good on. Alright guys, 15 minutes left of today's session. Let's see if we can get one more order before we are set to go home. Alright, and the next order, and this one could be the final one for today, is going to be at the Foodora Market. Pickup time's in 8 minutes. I think we don't need to hurry too much. Well, let's keep a steady pace, and I think we'll be arriving just on time. All right, actually, I just checked. The order is ready and waiting. So the quicker we get there, the faster it'll get delivered. Let's keep up the pace here. Oh yeah, and I have to say today, despite the weather, the one big bonus is that it's not windy at all. Okay, and we are here. Yeah, on the bike you can definitely feel that you've worked for 3 hours. It feels good though to do it every now and again, you know? It's when you do this every day that you kind of get slightly tired out. Like, it's not bad. You do kind of start to feel it. But every once in a while it's actually like refreshing. I like it. Alright, with the order picked up, we're headed to a location about 5 minutes away. Drop-off is in 23 minutes. We are given plenty of time today for these deliveries here, which is nice. There's only 3 minutes left for today's session, so this will be the final delivery that we make. And then after that, it's time to head home. If I wasn't recording, I could try and extend my shift, but for recording purposes, I think 3 hours is just to run them out. Anything more than that, it starts to get tedious. Both recording and watching. I still do think that having an e-bike would be the most ideal way of doing this job here. It just has the right blend of factors, you know? It's personable, quick, easy, and fun. Like I said, I'm having a good time with a moped, don't get me wrong, but being on the bike is definitely pretty cool nonetheless. But yeah, really chill vibes here today. Even though the weather is kind of gray, gloomy, and cold, it still feels a little bit more, like a little different than a typical, winter evening. We are dropping off right there, number 60. Yeah, today has a bit more of a summer vibe almost. I don't know. Not sure how to describe it. It's just a little bit more lively, you know? Alright guys, and that completes our session for today. So let's take a look at the details here and see how well we did. Guys, if you've seen this cat, please report him to the authorities. His name is Gucci. Very cute. He's been missing, apparently. So as we're making our way down the hill, let me tell you guys about today's statistics. We have finished our session with 179 Swedish crowns per hour payment. At 3 hours and 23 minutes total working time, we've earned ourselves 606 Swedish crowns today. And to be honest, as far as the per hour rating, I haven't seen these numbers in a little while. Let me tell you, mostly because I haven't been working, Fridays and Saturdays. Those are days when you get paid extra. So definitely profitable to come out here and do a quick 3 hour session. Not too bad at all. Yeah, we've definitely been multitasking today, guys. We got some exercise in, we got paid, did a little bit of work, and we recorded a little episode for you guys. So triple threat, very cool. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I think it's time for me to head back home. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my evening. I wanna thank you all so very much for watching. Stay tuned for more episodes that are coming soon. And until next time, peace out, have a great day, and see you around. Bye.